Hello, this is Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. Welcome to my channel. Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm just coming by with a little quick video. This is a little journal spread for JD and Willowbound journals. I'm kind of more of a, as a journaler, a smash book kind of girl. Kind of just glue it in and tape it in and write down, little notes here and there, and that's how I like to journal. So this is just a simple little spread that I did for JD's April junk journal, or word junk, I guess it's a junk journal prompt or word of the month prompt for her Willowbound journals. So what I did was, it took me all this time. Today is April 17th, and it took me all this time to figure out what I wanted to write about, because this month was about a year that was kind of like a year that was very important to you, or something you wanted to write about in your life that was very important to you during a certain year. So I had trouble narrowing it down, because I kind of look at all the things that has happened throughout your life, and you go through, you graduated from high school, you went to college, you got married, you had children, maybe you have grandchildren, and I don't have any grandchildren yet, but you just gotta go through all of the years that those things happened to you. So today something dawned on me. I went back to when I was a little girl, and remembered a year that was very important to me, and something kind of major in my life happened, and that was in 1969. And I kind of wrote about that, and I put some pictures in here, because this is a picture of, now he's grown in this picture, but this is a picture of my brother and his family. His daughter's not in this picture because she wasn't born yet during this picture. But anyway, I wrote about my brother. Here is a picture of him when he's grown with his family, like I said. But he was born in 1969, and so he's my little brother. And I have two brothers, and my other brother is closer to my age. He's like less than 2 years younger than me. So we were like, really close and playing with each other like, brothers and sisters do when they're close in age. But this brother, being so much, quite a bit younger than me, when he was born, I was so excited, because, it kind of came along as a surprise for my parents when they were having him. And so it was a surprise for our whole family. And we didn't know he was going to be a boy. And back then you kind of didn't find out what the, whether it was going to be a boy or girl. And so, we knew my mom was pregnant. And my mom actually was pregnant at the same time as my aunt. So my cousins and I were both having baby brother, or they had a baby brother also. No, I'm trying to think. Wait a minute. I think they had a baby sister. My aunt had two kids, right? Bing, right, a year apart. But I think it was the girl that was born at the same year as my brother. So my cousins had a baby sister. I had a baby brother. We were all so excited together, and we called each other on the phone as soon as we found out our parents were pregnant, our mothers, and we were just so excited. So anyway, we found out that we were having babies in our families, and I was so excited, because before that, we went to church, and I would work in the nursery. I loved working in the nursery and taking care of the babies. So when I found out I was having my own baby, not my baby, but my mom was having a baby, I was just like beside myself, so excited. And she had a little boy, and I didn't care if it was a boy or girl. I just was excited to have a baby in the house. And so I was old enough to helped take care of my baby brother. I changed his diapers, I fed him, I gave him his bottle, I gave him his sippy cup, I helped him learn to walk, and I just did everything I could do, and I kind of became like a second mother to my baby brother. So it was like this, I mean, I don't know, I hear about other people like resenting or being jealous of their baby brothers or sisters, and I just was like, I can't identify with that, because I was just beside myself happy to have a baby in my house. So I was like a second mother to my brother, and I kind of, when I look back at it, when I grew up and I had my own kids, my kids are both boys, and I look back on it and I think, well, maybe God had me in training and gave me a baby brother so that I would learn how to take care of little boys. I mean, I had another brother, so I had two brothers. So I kind of learned, I guess, how to take care of boys, what to do with boys, what they like to do. With my brother that was closer to my age, we did everything together outside. I wasn't really a tomboy or anything, but I do remember digging in the dirt a little bit, and I remember climbing trees a lot. We had this one climbing tree in our backyard. Me and my brother would climb that tree constantly, every day, every chance we had. And my brother was like a, builder kind of guy. He would go out there and he built forts in the trees and around the trees, and so I would play with him in the forts and everything. So that was my other brother. And then this brother was my baby brother, so I took care of him like a mom, like I was his mom, second mom. And so that's my brother experience. And so I was kind of like in training. I felt like, now that I look back, I felt like I was in training for me having my own boys. So this is just some things I wrote down about, me being a second mom, their names, this is my brother. This is my oldest son when he was little. This is both my sons. That's my older, that's my younger. I wrote down about being in training to have my own boys, and this is my oldest son, and this is my youngest son. This is my oldest son at Christmas one year when he was a little boy. And let me just show you how cute he is, or when he was a little boy. And this is this is a cute little picture that I have, because my teacher, my younger son, they both went to Christian preschools. And so, but this was one that a teacher took at school, and he's praying at school, and the teacher took that at school and gave it to me. So I just always thought that was the cutest little picture. Anyway, I put it all on here, put down there like birthdays and some little characteristics about all three of the boys. My little brother, who is now not little anymore, he's 6'5½", and my boys, who are both grown now, but I put down little notes here about them, their birthdays, their names, and I put down, like all three of them is kind of have very similar characteristics, and maybe all boys are like this, I don't know. I know they're all not, because I've met some pretty mean boys, but they're all very sweet, loving. And what I wrote down here was two sweet boys, and that's my boys. And I wrote down funny and charming and good hearts. And that's what really impresses me about my boys, is that they have just the sweetest good hearts. So that's a blessing for a mom, or anybody really, that, my oldest son is married now, and she talks, his wife and my daughter-in-law talks about what a great, when he was a boyfriend, what a great boyfriend he is, and what a great husband he is, and how, sweet and funny and charming he is, and just, does so many, wonderful and nice things for her. And that's just a blessing to a mom to hear that about her son being so, kind and good to someone. And then my younger son, he's not married yet, but he just has the best heart. I mean, he will do anything for any of his friends. They say, can you do this? Can you do that? And he just goes out of his way to help people and do whatever he can for people, his friends. And, all they have to do is ask, and he is just going out of his way to help people. And that's really something that is really impressive about him, and he has a heart for, they both have a heart for animals, and they just love animals, and they'll do anything for a dog or cat. I mean, my younger son has 2 stray cats now that he took into where he lives now. My older son has 4 dogs. Actually, one just passed away, so he has 3 dogs now, but he's had throughout his life 6 dogs, and so he's down to 3 right now, and just takes care of them like you know, like they're his kids, or you know, they call them their fur babies. So anyway, I meant this to be short. It's a simple little spread here, and I know, you know, I'm not doing it to win a prize or anything. I just wanted to share and contribute to the Willowbound Journal's Facebook page and group and everything. So I'm, you know, just share my little story here about the boys in my life. And I have a husband too. I didn't put him down here because he usually isn't like a child. You know how husbands can be, but no, he takes care of me most of the time instead of me taking care of him. So he does everything around here, does the dishes, does cooking. So I'm blessed. But that's it. I'll let you go. And that's my little spread for JD. Thanks, JD, for this challenge. It really, every month, you know, I think it's, you know, you first hear it, and it's been a challenge every month. It's been, you know, it really makes you think. So if you haven't done any of JD's challenges, I would challenge you to do her challenge, because it really does make you think. It really does make you think and focus in on, you know, what might be important to you, or, you know, think about, you know, different things. So it's really been cool. So thanks, JD, and everybody on Willowbound Journals for putting up with my posts, and I will see you all around. Thank you for watching. Good night.